Should I guess big?
Oh, Jesus!
It's A-Wad's dad, Maury.
Adam's father.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that's Maury.
Maury from...
That's a perfect gap. Perfect
Oh, my
judge.
God.
Last time I saw him, he was shirtless.
Oh, my
Playing ping pong
God.
with his son.
Adam's dad is here.
Yes, he
Hello,
is.
everyone.
How are you, my friend?
Doing good.
Sorry about Adam.
I've actually forgotten his real name.
Mike.
Mike.
You know
Mike's
what? If
boring.
you follow the Nationals, Mike Epstein, that's my name.
No.
Remember the first baseman?
No,
He
I don't
hit
remember.
35 home runs in 1970.
Oh, yeah.
1970 the year we were born.
He's still,
Always
believe it or
boring.
not, he's
Mike-
still...
Can you tell us what are you most proud of when it comes to your son, Adam, and what are you least proud of?
Yeah, great question.
most proud of? Probably that he's followed his dream. You know, he loved sports when he was 3 or 4 years old, and
Right.
he's just followed it all the way through.
So even though he comes in here and all we do is just make fun of him and humiliate him and pat his big fat belly and all that.
The belly is a problem. It's true. I did grab the belly. But you know what? It's a little...
It's getting a little
less now.
smaller, right? We're trying to motivate him. We're
Yeah.
giving him money. Each of us gives him $100. If he can get below 200, is it 200 or 202? How do we get 202? Oh, the zip code.
The area code.
The area
yeah,
code.
for
or
DC.
whatever.
What are you least proud of when it comes to your son?
Just
lack of
for
success with women?
No, let's just bring this up. On the show itself, and we just only really know him from the show, he's been a proven liar. We've had a lie detector test.
Yes,
he failed
true.
that. He's lost to my son in Are You Smarter Than a Fourth and Fifth Grader, back-to-back years.
Do
he's
you
lost in
believe that Adam actually graduated from VCU?
No, he really did. No, of course he did.
No, you
I
believe
was
he
at
did?
the graduation.
And he did walk.
And he did very well in some classes. He's always, I guess that's, if you're going to ask an area.
What
VCU
classes?
Hoops 101.
What do you
the
think
biggest, you asked me the biggest problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't take English.
When he
was-
claims that he got a perfect score on the math portion of the SAT.
I think in his practice test that he did, he got a perfect score.
No way.
You're claiming that kid got an 800 on the...
Believe it or not, when he was 3 or 4 years old, he could look at the scoreboard at a basketball game and say it's 94-76. He could say it's 18 points, just like that.
So he can.
So he's good with
subtract.
subtraction.
You know what? He actually did very well. I think he got an A or a B in
Let me ask you
physics.
a question.
I'd be shocked.
Do you
at that.
realize he used the word family-ness the other
Uh,
day?
he-
Instead of
His
family?
English is not good.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest
Family
disappointment.
ness.
He used the
The
cliche.
English.
He said, "I love family-ness."
He used the cliche. I truly believe in the back of my heart.
Right.
You know what? I think I have that same problem.
Yeah,
I
do you
mean,
botch
That's what I learned
cliches?
things.
cliches? I've never. I mean, I'm a
Do
second
you have any
career, a tour
advice?
guide,
Do you
and
have any advice for Adam in regards to women? He's not been very successful with women.
You know what? He was pretty successful at VCU.
You think?
Well, I
What
was
do you
there.
consider successful? Yeah.
Success. He had a lot of girlfriends, and you know what I liked was he had a lot of women friends that just like to hang around. That
Yeah,
was
but what
it.
about? Yeah, that's boring. We want women friends that, you know what I'm saying, like that.
You know, father doesn't get involved. In
You
that.
don't get involved.
Try
No,
not
you
to.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
No, that's
But
always
what do you
been.
make? Honestly, one of the most perplexing things to me was at one point
Shocker,
Adam,
this turned into a
Adam
Hammer
was
A1
bragging about his education, and he talked about his VCU degree, and he said, "I'll prove it to you." And he brought in a paper that was a B-, I believe. It's like, that's the best you got?
Well, he wasn't good in English. He said that. He wasn't good in
No,
English.
what was amazing to me about VCU is when the class of 40 or 50, they said, raise your hand if you'd like to work with NBC in Richmond. And he said, like, he and one other kid were the only ones that raised their hand.
All right, Mike
So
Epstein, I
that
know
was-
you were an all-star reserve in 1970, but we got to bring in the second judge.
It's
To bring in a second
Maury.
judge? Is that his real hair? I think that's toupee.
This is real hair. I'm going real.
Is that your real hair?
Full on real, yeah.
Real hair.
Wow, that is his
Yeah.
real hair.
Maury's
My
wigs don't come off, EB.
grandfather had this
All right,
much hair
Here
at
comes
88.
your son with the second judge.
All right, here we go. Second judge.
Judge. Oh! The hot dog king of North Carolina.
Brad, old producer.
Former producer.
Look at this.
It's been so
Some
long.
dogs.
He's got some
amazing.
Vouv. Is that some Vouv
Brought in
Clicquot?
some champagne for us.
Brett D. Smith.
So Brett was the longtime producer and assistant program director.
That's right.
At the radio
I'd
station.
love to have you back.
What year were you assistant program director?
Hang on. I left in 2012, early 2012.
2012. And of course, took over his brother's business, and it's expanded and it's blown up, and he has an amazing business there with Sup Dogs.
And Junks listeners still come in all the time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
like literally every time I'm in the restaurant.
This is added pressure, by the way, because Brett is in the restaurant/bar biz.
Right.
So he knows a good or a bad drink, so he's gonna be able to tell.
Yeah, I could probably.
Pressure.
I know, right? All this stuff looks good. 1942. You guys are hitting that.
Will you drink some?
Yeah, I'll have a little bit.
Yeah,
why not?
Come on, D. Pour him a little.
By the way.
Now,
for
did
those
you
that
just
don't
happen to be
know,
in town? How did we make this happen?
Valdez and Drab invited me, and I just booked
Look
a
at
flight.
that.
And
Look at that.
Hotel room.
This is Matt Valdez.
That's how big time Sup Dogs is
for,
doing.
for those that don't remember, Brett, we had many segments with him on the air, but he also was known as Meaty Thighs.
So he doesn't have the meaty thighs
No,
anymore.
he's
all
thinned out.
skinny and everything.
Walking.
I
So
was
much
telling
walking.
Adam, there's hope. You know what I mean?
He had a great picture with what he called was a horse.
Yes.
During his honeymoon.
It's one of
I
the great
believe.
pictures in Junks history.
He told us how big the
It might
horse
be
was.
the greatest picture ever.
Dude, this job
I
is
think he
hard
went,
on your body.
I think he went swimming with Rom. That's another good picture.
It's a great one too.
Right, it's a great
Snorkeling.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
many
swimming.
great moments.
What's the average time you actually go to sleep every night?
It's changed since I had my daughter, but probably 1 a.m.
1 a.m.?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's probably average.
What's your
Yeah, but
all-time
he's way-
favorite?
He's making way more money. than
Oh,
what
he's killing
producing.
it. What's your all-time favorite Junks moment? Do you have one that comes to mind?
Oh,
French
man.
fry
I mean,
contest?
No.
What about when
I could eat 10
He
orders of
sucked my
fries.
toes. He sucked my toes.
how about your toes? Can't
Yeah.
forget your
Let me
toes.
tell you something. He was very good at it. He was very good.